Good afternoon from the Philippines, live in Bohol. Just checking in with everybody. I'm going to put the link in the chat here. Anybody who wants to come on is more than welcome to come on. Missed the morning show today. Watching the Laker game. Unfortunately, they lost, but that's life. Yeah, there's a link in the chat for anybody who wants to come on. So I always seem to do better with the co-host. Hey, Mr. Astoria. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, Steph Curry led those Warrior Princesses. I'm doing well. I'm doing damn well. How you doing? Mr. Astoria, hey, I've seen you trolling for years, man. What gives? Are you in the Philippines? Australia, Canada, America? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he's going to add that to the dossier. Hey, Jim Albert. Hey, Smithy. How you guys doing? Welcome to the show. Yeah, another day in paradise. Woke up pretty early this morning. Actually went for a motorcycle ride up in the mountains. Took almost 2 hours. Came back. Watched a little bit of that Knicks game. Knicks pulled it out. And I was going to go live, but just the internet was just cutting in and out. I could barely even live stream the game. Missed most of the second quarter. It was freezing up. Yeah, you are a master troll, man. You put in the hours. I'd probably put you in the top 20, maybe top 10. Yeah, someone got really upset. I called his live-in partner a captive woman, and she's not captive. She's more of a defeated, beat down, in a, I wouldn't call it a golden cage. I'd call it a plated gold cage, Saudi gold. Yeah, Jalen Brunson's doing well. I mean, imagine if he was still with Dallas, he'd be the perfect sidekick. I mean, who in their right mind would take Kyrie Irving over Jalen Brunson? I don't know. But yeah, Jalen and Luka would be a great 1-2 backcourt combination. Yeah, we'll find out in a few days who's going to win the Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes. I think they're going to give it to San Antonio because without a franchise player, that franchise is gonna. I mean, that Spurs are going to be terrible for a few years because I don't see Popovich going, and he's just not connecting with the new players. It's not a free agent destination at all. So they need Victor Wembanyama. Hey, I've honestly, I've met her in person, and if you lined up a bunch of 50-year-old Filipinas with 8 kids, she'd be one of the hottest. Like if you took 100 Filipinas, all 50 years old, all have 8 kids, she'd look fine. I mean, she'd be right up there, one of the best. But put her up against a 20-year-old with no kids. I mean, it's well, I'm glad Frank found his happiness. I'll just say that. I don't know what I said about her that is upsetting. I've actually said nothing but positive things about her. I mean, she's playing the long game for sure. A couple years from now, maybe a couple months from now, she's gonna have a house bought and paid for. Hey, Mike Love, saw you on Frank's live stream earlier today. You gave him the old 1-2 punch, and naturally he blocked you. That's kind of the way it goes over there. I know I have been complimentary to her. That's the weird part. Like, I've actually never said anything negative about her. And truth be told, I mean, Frank, I don't hate you. I absolutely don't hate you, Frank. You're pure entertainment for me. I might even someday donate to your channel. Yeah, he hasn't be a chomo. If he ever steps foot back in Hawaii, he's going to have to face that case, and then we'll, have it declared in a court of law that he's a chomo. Oh yeah, he went after Shaw. He threatened my girlfriend. Did lots of things. Hey Don C, how you doing, man? Yeah, I think I'm the only person staying at this resort right now. It's only a 6-room resort. It's like not high tide or low tide, but you can kind of see the beach a little better. The last times I filmed, it was closer to high tide. Yeah, I'm here for almost another week. Well, 6 more days, and May 17th, I'm making a trip up to northern Cebu to Bogo. Got to make an appearance. Someone said they wanted to meet me up there, so I guess I got to go. Yeah, it wasn't too hot here in Bohol. Kind of a medium day. If the sun's out in the middle of the day, it's terrible. But if there's some cloud cover, it's fine. Or if you're in the shade. But yeah, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., if you're out in the sun and there's no clouds, it ain't easy out here in Southeast Asia. Yeah, at this point, she's essentially a public figure. Anybody on YouTube is a public figure. So she's put herself out there. I don't know why Frank put her on the channel. And my girlfriend definitely didn't appreciate Frank trying to dox her, stating her full name and putting her Facebook page and pictures out there. Upset her quite a bit, Frank. But don't worry, I do not file lawsuits or hire lawyers, so don't worry about that. That's not how this is going to be handled. And Frank, you are welcome on this chat. I know you're watching right now, so come on over, say your piece. Yeah, Frank's broke. He has no money. He gets this meager little pension. Didn't really pay into the system, so it's kind of sad. He's just spending all his money on lawyers too. What a terrible way to go out. I mean, pushing 70 years old, with a 50-year-old with 8 kids who's married to another man. Not how I would go. Do it, Mike Love. Do it. Ferries go to Bantayan multiple times per day. He's been known to stay at Horizons 101 while in Cebu City. I think he's probably paid his lawyer about 500,000 pesos, because remember, he had to, initially the case got dismissed, 100,000 pesos into it, then to refile it, then to hire the investigator and get the BI and the rent the van and hire the agents and the lawyer fee and the success fee and all that. And then the continued payments. I think he's in at about 500,000. Yeah, Don C, you are. We do got to meet up. Just give me a date, time, and place, and I'll be there. And drinks on me, of course. Welcome you to Cebu. I think Ricky's going to be in town. I don't know. He travels a lot, but he told me early June he's going to be in Cebu, like for an extended period. I won't say permanently or even semi-permanently. Oh, Ricky's live? Maybe I should end this live stream. And I'll go on Ricky's live stream. Well, maybe not, but I'll stay here for a little bit. Yeah, trips to Bantayan. I'm not going to say a lovely island. I'd prefer Bohol all day, every day over it. I prefer Camotes. I prefer Moalboal, Guimaras, Siquijor for sure. There's not a whole lot to do in Bantayan. There's no mountains. There's no hills. There's 3 or 4 beaches, but then none of them are right. Like a couple of them, actually all of them, you can go out like 200 meters out and you're still only knee deep. And a couple of the nicer ones don't have any trees. They charge a cover charge to get on, and it's like, on the weekends it's just packed with Filipinos. And like the place they say you go cliff diving, like, well, I didn't find it. I was there for a week and I went looking multiple times, specifically during high tide, and nobody was cliff diving. And I certainly wouldn't jump into that knee deep water from a 25, 30-foot cliff. There's actually an amazing Mexican restaurant called Bantayan Burrito Company, run by an English chef. And it's amazing, actually, truly, truly amazing. Supposedly there's some slow smoked Texas barbecue place popping up. It wasn't there when I was there back in, I don't know when that was, October or something. Yeah, I really can't keep up with all of Frank's shows. Sometimes I'll put it on a little bit at night, and I used to watch it in the morning because we both he wakes up about 5, 6 a.m. and he's got a rant about something that probably he was dreaming about, pissing him off. And I would try to watch it in the morning, but my girlfriend got pretty upset. Like, she actually told me one time, she's like, I don't want to hear his voice. And I respect that. I don't want to wake up with her listening to Frank in the morning. So actually, I try not to even give him the views. I'll watch more of the Copycat channel. Follow that a little bit. Because at least the comments section is far livelier, because Frank's banned damn near everybody on his show. Who, the food stamp flipper? I know he didn't pay when you guys went out. Food Stamp Flipper was afraid to meet me. I was in Dumageddon the same time he was, and that's right about the time last year when he went dark. Uh, Tucked his tail between his legs, ran to Bohol, then back to Manila, then back to the U.S. But who can blame him? I mean, he got the shit slapped out of him by a 5'5" Filipino, and he was happy in Dumaguete. He had his place rented, and he had to leave that rented room. Um, Lost his deposit, had a few months paid up in advance, and he was scared, and he hightailed it out of Dumaguete, kind of like a coward. But yeah, he runs his mouth a lot, so he got the shit slapped out of him, just like Fazio did for running his mouth. But yeah, I told the Flippa, let's meet up. He deleted the comment and left the city. Then he came back to marry his beautiful, beautiful wife, and she then he left. I mean, how do guys do that? How do you marry a Filipina and then go back to America for a year and not see her? Like, doubt she's being faithful, but I mean, it seemed like you'd want to spend some time with your new wife, your beautiful young wife. Yeah, get her over to America, Food Stamp Flippa. I think you'd get your food stamp rate increased as a married couple. Take her to the dentist, because right now, I'll be honest, man, you could plant a row of corn between her teeth. She can eat an apple through a fence. Yeah, Cebu's a good spot. Little hop, skip, and a jump away from Camotes, Moalboal, Bantayan, Bohol, Dumaguete. Lots of trails up in the mountains, just 10 minutes outside the city. And they paved most of the roads, so you're not doing off-road. So just on my little 125cc Honda, I can handle pretty much everything. Actually, today was probably one of the rougher roads, trails, not even a road. It was a dirt path, rocky, that I've been on in the Philippines. I kind of wish I had some little more power. But yeah, tomorrow, same thing. Wake up, probably go for a swim or a motorcycle ride, and then uh, cook breakfast, watch some basketball. I live stream off of what is it? Top Stream TV, Top Sports or Top Stream TV, and it streams in high definition, so it's good. Really was hoping the Lakers would clear it out today because they needed that rest, and the Warriors are a dangerous team, and you don't want to let them win Game 6 and go Game 7 back home in San Francisco. That's going to be tough for the Lakers to pull out. So, I mean, I considered today a must-win, but I mean, whatever. Saturday is an absolute must-win because I think if it goes 7 games back to Golden State, Golden State's going to pull it out. It's just a matter of time before LeBron or Anthony Davis get injured. See you later, Don C. Have a good night. Yeah, anybody want to come on the stream, they are welcome. Film Plus, I'll look it out. Look it up. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's fiesta time here in Bohol, so kind of been going to a lot of little parties and Filipino barbecues and pig roasts and sitting in a circle with Filipino guys drinking Tanduay and Emperador, Red Horse. I'm actually supposed to go to one tonight, but I don't know. I try not to drink 2 nights in a row. And I am going out tomorrow night for sure. But yeah, I just went for a nice little swim and a walk, maybe 300-400 yards up the side of the coastline. Just kind of wading through knee-deep water. Just relaxing and doing everything I can to de-stress. Some other people should de-stress. I think it helped their longevity out quite a bit. But I'm going to cut this live stream short, guys. I am going to start preparing dinner, start cutting up vegetables. So I will see you tomorrow, probably a little earlier. I'll see you guys later. Breathe us out.